We've begun recording.
Oh.
Do you want me to do the intro?
Wait a minute.
Why are you taking your socks off?
This is fucking hot.
And that's going to help you cool down. No, you just wanted to wave your toes at me.
No, it does. That's why I take it off when I sleepy. Good evening, morning, afternoon, everyone.
That's not our intro at all.
That's what I said last time.
I don't think it is.
I just said it 2 minutes ago.
Okay,
Remember all the tapes?
Welcome back to Long Way Home, the podcast about when you just want to take that extra time to talk to that special someone on your way home. You take a little detour. My name is Jackson.
Hi, Jackson. My name's Carmela.
I don't know why I'm talking like a freak, but here we are.
You are one.
Probably because it's hot up here. Today is the season finale of season 1 of Long Way Home.
Cue the fireworks.
I know. I can't. Do you want me to put like fireworks sound effects in? Yeah, there you go. Thank you. You actually just made it so much easier by providing it yourself.
Great.
I figured this would be like the perfect finale, I guess, because I just graduated college and we've had like this big gap between our last episode and this one, and we're about to go on a trip, but sort of as like a way to wrap up this chapter of our lives and start a new chapter of our lives.
Amen.
And today is also
my birthday.
Nope. What is today?
Your birthday.
Nope.
Your mom's birthday.
No. Okay, keep going down the list. You'll get there eventually. It's not a birthday. It's an anniversary.
Christmas.
No, it's not. Nope. Jesus was not born.
Really? Ever?
Nope.
Oh.
Well, that's a conversation for a different time. No, today's our 6-month anniversary, which I've never been like big on. Like, we've been together 4 months. We've been together 9 months. But 6 months, I feel like is like a milestone. It's halfway to a year, which I still feel like is significant.
3 months until a full pregnancy.
This is true. And hopefully in 3 months you don't give birth, because if so, we're going to have a different conversation.
Okay.
But we're very excited to be back. There has been a little bit of a gap in between the last one and this one, and some stuff happened during that gap. For instance, I graduated college.
Graduated.
With a bachelor's in psychology.
Weirdo.
And a minor in music.
Weirdo.
I know,
That
right?
screams freak.
It really does. It really does scream freak, but it's like so crazy that I'm like done with school. I was talking to my therapist about this today, about like wrapping things up. And
Are you done though?
Huh?
Are you done?
I'm done what?
With school.
No. Yeah, see, I knew you were going to try and work that in. I'm done with my undergrad and I'm going to take a year off of school, but I am going to go back and get my master's degree at some point. But just like the idea that you're in school, like kindergarten, like through 8th grade or whatever, and then when you make it into high school, everyone's like putting an emphasis on college, which college to me is like one of those things where if it's the right path for you, then great. But I'm not one to force it on to people. I think some parents are like, college is the only option, but there's also trades, and there's also just going right into the workforce without student debt. Like there's other options. I don't think college should be like the only path, and I feel like sometimes it's forced to be the only path. And I mean, you know how expensive college is. Like that just, to me, doesn't seem super sustainable for all families. But for me, at least growing up, college was the path that I was going to take. And now I'm done that path and I'm kind of just released, and I don't like what we were talking about is the idea of even when you're in school and you hit the weekend, you're still thinking about tests, and you're still thinking about when you go back to school, like the things you need to get done. And even during the summer, I feel like I'm always thinking about, all right, next year, like the classes that I'm going to take, the people I'm going to see, the things I'm going to do. But that's like gone. And now I'm just working. I'm just in the workforce, and
it's great out here.
It's pretty surreal.
It's great out here.
It's great out here.
No school.
No school. Oh yeah.
It's
well, so you're not in school. You haven't been in school for a little bit. What's it? So what has that been like for you? Like the transition from high school to now. You did a little bit of college, but where you are now, like, do you feel weird? Do you feel different?
No, I feel stressed.
Stressed.
Yeah, I was talking about I'm talking about it to my current boss this morning. And we started talking about it, and I genuinely started to sweat and had to take my jacket off.
Is it because it's really hot today?
No, because that's how much school stresses me out.
Like the idea of going back to school?
Mm-hmm. I was sitting there, and she was talking to me. She was like, through your job, like it would pay for it completely, all these things. And then she was like, pull up your transcript, like pull up your credits. And I pulled them up, and I was like, before I even did that, like she was just talking about it. She's talking about like all the programs I can do.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to take my sweatshirt off.
She was talking about this the other day too, I think.
Yeah, she's been talking to me about it for weeks. But like she made it like real today. Like she was looking up colleges and looking up my programs and stuff. And so I was like, for those of you who don't know, school is my biggest enemy.
It's your biggest op.
Yeah, so I finished high school, and then I did I went into college. I did my community college, and I did college through high school too. Like I did a couple of college classes here and there. And then when I was in college, I did school, like I didn't take a break. Like I had 4, 5 classes a semester, and then over the summer I did 2 or 3 college classes over the summer too.
That is a lot.
And I did the 6-week programs, so my semester was pinched into 6 weeks, and I think it drained me.
Taxed your brain, yeah.
Even more than I already had done that.
Yeah.
I'm sweating again thinking about it. And that might be the hot room, but I think it's also just
yeah. And I think the thing is too, is like I know we joke about this, but you are a very bright person. Like you're a very intelligent person when it comes to many different things. And that doesn't necessarily mean that school is easy for you, because it like takes a different muscle in the brain for you to like go to school and take tests and do work. And I don't want that to like discourage you. And I'm also not sitting here saying like, oh, you have to go back to school, because that's never an expectation for me. But the idea that you can still be a really high functioning, smart individual and not go to school, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to not go to school. However, the profession that we are in, it's almost required.
Behavioral
like
health,
it's very difficult not to. But yeah, I mean, I'm very open about the fact that like I went to therapy in 3rd grade because of school anxiety.
Yeah.
And so that was the beginning of my I hate school.
Right.
I didn't even hate school. I actually, as a kid, loved school. Like I loved going to school. One of my things was like over summer break, if I could change anything. I think my mom asked me when I was little, if you were president, what would you change? And I told her I would have school on the weekends.
Wow.
I know. I was a freak.
Yeah, I was just about to say you were full blown freak.
And then now it's just I wish I could never have school ever.
That's fair. What do you think is like your most like your favorite memory from school? Like, do you have a specific memory where you're like, this was awesome?
When I was outside of school doing swim. Now, if
extracurricular activities.
Yeah. If you asked me what my favorite class was,
Mm-hmm.
I would tell you speech class in college, because it didn't feel like real work.
Speech
Class.
What is that?
Giving speeches.
Oh,
like
you told me about this. Yeah.
I loved it because I'm not afraid of like a big crowd and talking in front of them.
Oh, you love the talk.
Sure. But I just like I have a lot of experience with it, with like leading the swim teams and stuff, and like being kind of like a higher figure wherever I was doing. Like I've always like taken on that natural role of leader.
Mm-hmm.
Like whether it was like a big thing or not, like I'm okay with like being the one to be counted on. And so
Absolutely.
I just had that like, yeah, I'll talk to a group of people about this random thing for however long. And I really loved the class because it didn't feel like I had to learn anything. And like, of course I was learning, but I was learning through doing. And that's my thing. Yeah. I love to learn through do. I don't love to learn through reading textbooks and homework and lectures. I just can't do that.
I totally agree. And like I found that when I learn on the job, I learn best when I'm sitting next to someone and like doing it with them versus like someone handing me a piece of paper and saying, do everything on this piece of paper. That's just like not how I learn. I'm a very tactile learner.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but you really enjoyed your speech class.
I did. I loved it, and I would do it again for fun.
That's great.
Yeah.
I feel like it's funny because my favorite school memory was also like not in school, but a little school related, was my freshman year of high school. The music department at my high school got invited to go down to Disney and play at Festival Disney. And so we stayed at this music resort, like the All-Star Music Resort or something. And it was no parents. It was just like the band. And
boy.
It was a band trip. And
band kids.
I really got to bond a lot with friends, some of which I'm still friends with today.
Yeah.
And it was just so great. Like it was the first time I'd ever gotten on a plane without my parents. It was the first time I'd ever gone on a trip without my parents. And I kind of needed that because I had like all this built up, like I just want to get out of this house, like I just want to go somewhere without my parents.
Yeah.
And this was like I was 14, so like this was my first step to independence.
Right.
And I had so much fun. It was a blast. The music department won like a bunch of awards, which obviously wasn't important, but it was just like so cool to be a part of. And yeah, like so if I think of like top school memories, it'd be that. If I had to think of my favorite class in college, my freshman year of college, I took a classical mythology class. And I took it with Landon, which obviously made it better. But our teacher, his name was Paul, I think. And he was so funny. And the way that he got people to buy into his class is like, this would be like a class of like 150 people sitting in a lecture hall listening to someone talk about Greek mythology, which on paper sounds really boring. But he basically was like, hey, you can do the readings or whatever. I'm not going to assign homeworks. What you should do is do the reading and then come to class, and I'm going to tell you the story through like a modern lens. And so he would make it really funny and really engaging, and he would like ask his students like what they thought, and like he would make it so engaging that like the story stuck with us. And at the end of class, he would say, at some point this week, tell someone about the story of Zeus, or tell someone the story of like Ares finding his wife cheating on him and then like turning him into a bull or something like that, and just tell the stories. And then I found that through telling the stories, it made it that much more enjoyable. And it didn't really feel like work. And I finished that class with like a 98. And in the process, I learned so much. And I found that you like with certain professors or certain teachers, they could teach anything and I would love it just because of the way that they teach it. So if anyone else taught classical mythology, I probably wouldn't be interested, but because he taught it that way, like chemistry, I hated learning chemistry, but if that guy taught me chemistry, I would take that class every single year. I don't know. Did you ever have teachers like that?
Not that I can remember. There's one class that I really succeeded in because of the way the teacher taught it, and it was my sophomore year of high school, and I was taking pre-stats.
Oh.
And I was online. It was during COVID, and so you would expect to not learn anything very well. But this teacher, like, he was just old and a jokester. Shout out Mr. Reed. And
hey.
and he just like he taught it so well, and like I felt comfortable asking questions too, because I'm someone who I hate asking questions in class. It makes me feel stupid, even though I know that's not real.
Of course.
But he like made it seem like okay, like I actually learned, and I had 100th in class the whole year. It was incredible.
Awesome.
In a math class.
Whoa.
So me saying that's crazy.
What's 2 plus 2?
4.
What's 4 plus 4?
7.
Oh. That's nice.
I have one memorable professor from college. It was when I took astronomy.
Ooh.
And I sat in between Liam and Connor. So we were just joking the whole time. Like, I never learned anything.
Right.
And the professor had such a thick accent that no one could understand him anyway. And then I also sat in the back of the room.
So it was just a vibe.
I didn't learn anything. And all the tests were like take-home tests, and Liam and Connor and I would just like send each other videos of like the tests, and we had a blast.
That's great. I also took astronomy also with Landon, and those we never paid attention in those lectures, and it was very easy. It was very breezy. I feel like all astronomy classes are like that, but
yeah,
that's cool.
It was funny. I think the most memorable part is his name.
What was his name?
Professor Shao Di Chen, but we called him Shoddy Chen.
Shoddy Chen.
He didn't know that though.
Well, if he's listening to this, he's about to find out. All right. What is your least favorite school memory?
Oh, probably when I got a concussion at school.
Ooh, I've been there, done that.
Or when I was on, I forgot the medication name. Oh, I don't remember.
Lexapro?
No, it was when I got my wisdom teeth out.
Propofol?
No.
Oh, was it like
it was like opioids or something?
Oh, like, okay.
I don't remember.
Oxycodone? Yeah.
Yes, Perk 5. I had gotten my wisdom teeth out, and but I wanted to go to class. I don't know why. I definitely could not have gone.
The story, yeah.
I definitely should not have gone.
Why? So it was the same day? Or is it the next day? It was a
couple days after.
Yeah.
But I was on Oxy still.
Right.
So I very much...
So you're still like...
Yeah. So I read the medication bottle, and I was not allowed to drive. And so I got someone to drive me to school. I sat through my English class. And before I sat down, I walked up to my professor, and I was like, hey, just so you know, I just got my wisdom teeth out and I'm on some really strong meds, but I'm still going to sit here and write this paper for this entire hour.
Oh my gosh.
So I did it. And he was like, I appreciate you so much for coming in. Like, I don't know why you're here, but thank you.
How was the paper? Did it make any sense?
I don't remember.
Wait, so you have no memory of that at all?
I know I have a memory of it. I just don't remember. I don't remember what the paper is about. But
Oh,
I don't
okay.
remember what any of the papers are about that I wrote.
Fair enough.
I just don't have memory.
That's fair.
Anyway, I sat through the class and then I had to have my friend Connor again from astronomy pick me up and drive me home. And I just like, that's so, why did I do that?
Because you wanted to go the extra mile.
But I didn't.
You didn't?
I think I just wanted the experience of going to school.
High?
On Oxy.
high, but prescribed high.
Yes.
Nice.
I will never take those medications again, ever.
So whenever I have surgery or whenever I have some sort of like prescription that is really strong or might knock me on my ass, I always hate taking it. Like when I had my gallbladder out in 2024, they gave me Vicodin, which is really, really strong. And I took it once at the hospital, like after they discharged me, and I was a zombie.
Yeah.
And after that, it was just like Tylenol and ibuprofen. Like I refused to take Vicodin, which I think is what they gave Emily after she had this stuff with her ankle and her foot. They gave her Vicodin too.
Yeah, I just remember like it was supposed to be for painkillers. Like that's how they described it to me. And I took it and it was not killing the pain at all. But that's
what did it make you feel?
That's
just
how
like,
medications work in my body though. So it probably should have numbed the pain, but it didn't. It just made me sleepy. So I slept all day, every day.
Yeah.
And then I stopped taking it and I couldn't sleep for weeks.
Ugh.
So I will never take it again.
That's awful. I mean, I definitely don't know like what your body went through, but you have seen it firsthand. Me, when I take like a medication that really fucks me up, it never gives me the desired effect and it only makes me super sleepy. And as much as like sleep is great and it's nice to sleep, there are very few feelings I hate more than being sleepy when I know I need to not be sleepy. So like if I'm sleepy by like 10:30, 11 o'clock and I still have to do things, I get really frustrated because I'm like, I just need to wake up. And so when it's from medications, it's just super frustrating.
Yeah.
My least favorite memory from school is tough because I got so many injuries and illnesses while at school and I had like so many like freak accidents. I wouldn't say this is my least favorite school memory, but it's certainly my most embarrassing school memory. This was the day before prom, or I guess I should say the night before prom, and it was the senior game for the football team and the marching band, and I was a part of the marching band. And so at the game, they honored all the seniors on the football team at the beginning of the game, and then during halftime, they honored all of the seniors from the marching band. So our director like called all of our names and we came up front and we stood in front of the entire crowd. And mind you, my high school was really big for the area. And so we were all standing up at the front. They called off our name. Everyone cheered, yay, yay, whatever. And then we had one more song left to play in the show. And so my spot was like at the front left of the field and where I had to play, like where I had to start the next song was on the right. So I had to run across the field. And so when our director said, all right, go back to your spot so we can play the last song, I thought it would be funny to just sprint across the track because we're on the track in front of the field. So I start sprinting across the track. Mind you, this is a hard track, not a soft track, like a grass track. This is like hard cement, asphalt, whatever. So I'm running across and there's a video of this, which is the most embarrassing part. And you can see me sprinting like a goofy maniac. And then I go off camera and you just hear the entire crowd go, oh! Like, I don't know if you've ever played, like, Wii bowling and you, like, throw the ball, like, the wrong spot, and they're like, nah. It was like that. And it's because immediately after I got off camera, I slipped and smashed my face into the ground in front of all of those people. And I was hyped up on adrenaline. So, like, pain, injury, I was like, nope, I am playing the rest of the show. And I nailed it. I didn't miss a single set. I didn't miss all my notes. I played the rest of the show. And then we marched off the field, and it's like the second that we were done marching off the field, I collapsed because the adrenaline wore off and then the pain kicked in. And I've had a lot of concussions, and this was probably like my fifth or sixth concussion. I don't remember, but I had many head injuries before this. And it was also the night before prom.
Right.
And so, first of all the people that were going to be at prom kind of saw me do this. And luckily, like, my partner at the time was super supportive and the band was super supportive and they didn't make fun of me. But internally, I was like, oh, that was embarrassing. And then when I woke up the next day with a splitting headache and I went and got checked out and I knew I had a concussion, I was like, this is going to suck. And so I went and we like did the photo shoot for prom or whatever, and then we went to prom and like everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, Jackson, are you okay? That was a lot, wasn't it?" And I got like people texting me. I was like, "Oh my God, really? The night before prom, this has to happen." We had to leave early because it was just too loud and too overstimulating for me.
Yeah.
So it definitely like wasn't one of those like, "Oh, I hate school" or "Oh, I hate myself," but just a memory that I was like, ugh. Now it's funny now. Like I can tell the story and say it's funny. At the time, it wasn't. It was very embarrassing,
Right?
Because I struggled a lot with like how other people perceived me, and the fact that I just like face planted in front of all those people, like while I was being honored for something. Like it's like you've probably seen clips of people at graduation trying to like do a backflip or something funny on stage, and they just fall on their face.
Yeah.
Obviously, there would be more people at a graduation, but yeah.
Yeah.
I just felt kind of icky. I don't know. Have you ever had a moment like that where you were just like, please, anyone look anywhere but me right now?
I'm sure. I actually remember. First of all, I'm sorry that happened to you.
That's okay. I appreciate you for being so kind. Thank you.
Of course. But I don't know if you remember, but a few weeks ago, I was like, I have a really embarrassing story, and I think it would be wonderful for the podcast.
Oh my gosh, that's right. All right, is this the time? Are we about to transition to this?
It's not in front of anyone. It was solely in front of myself.
And I haven't heard this yet.
No.
Oh boy. All right. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Season finale, we're getting some juicy details.
Yeah, so I have told people before, so I have exposure therapy already. However, it's only been females and very close friends of mine.
Are you, by the way, you're comfortable talking about this on a podcast that people will listen to, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's very embarrassing.
Okay. Well, you're speaking to the internet.
Anyone and everyone.
Okay.
It's fine. Like it's incredibly embarrassing, but I know there are people out there who can relate to me.
Okay, let's hear it.
I know it. And I think that you are never going to let this down ever.
I can't wait now. I am so excited now.
So, I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but the gym, I've heard people say that this is like-minded for them. Walking into the gym is a natural laxative for me. The second I walk into the gym, I feel like I have to poop. So bad.
Did you go to the gym?
A while ago.
Oh, okay.
This is like over a year ago.
Okay.
When this happened.
Wait, so this story didn't happen recently?
No.
But you just thought, okay.
I've also told this story recently, just not to you. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's also because I was ingesting so much protein at that time, because this was during 75 hard.
It just went right through
I
you.
was like, I had a set goal for protein that day. This is another one of those, maybe I have OCD moments, but if I didn't get that amount of protein for the day, I didn't feel like I was a real person.
Okay.
Anyway, that's a story for another time. But since I was eating so much protein, I don't know what it was. Literally the second I walked into the gym doors, I was like, oh shit. And this was a leg day. So I couldn't just ignore it and wait until I was in my own space at home to go poop.
Why? Because if you were pushing legs, it would just...
Sure. That's what I like to tell myself so that I actually go before I could do legs. So I was like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom, man. Like I
But
can't.
this has happened before. You've had the poopy desire when at the gym before.
Yes.
Okay, this wasn't the first time.
No.
Okay.
So I go to the bathroom. I change out of my work clothes into my gym clothes. I'm like, okay, no one's in here right now. Like I don't have to feel embarrassed about pooping in public. Like, fine, whatever. Like I'll go to the bathroom and I'll go poop. So I'm going poop, right? By the way, this is so embarrassing for me. I'm starting to sweat.
You don't have to tell the story.
No, it's fine. I'm already in it.
You're too far in.
I'm already in it. This is like I really hope this is the most embarrassing thing. Knock on wood. Hold on. That I have to do ever, because it just like it's not even that bad.
It probably won't be. But
it's not even that bad. But internally, I feel like I failed myself as a human.
Oh no! What happened? You were just taking a poop. What happened?
So I'm going to the bathroom. Right. I finished pooping. I feel great. Whatever. I look over to the side. No toilet paper.
Oh no!
Not a square. So I do that thing. I reach under the side of the stall. That stall next to me. Out of toilet paper. What do you do? What would you do? What would you do?
I'd cry and pray that that toilet paper would descend from the ceiling. I don't know what I'd do. If I was with someone, I'd text them and be like, "Hey, I need some TP."
I was alone.
You should have called the front desk and been like, "Hey, I'm in the bathroom. I need some toilet paper."
No, I didn't have service in the gym. Nothing loads for me in that gym.
Oh, God.
I couldn't even do that if I wanted to.
What did you do?
So Jackson,
Uh-huh.
you remember that you love me, right?
Yeah, of course. I love you.
I pull up my pants
With the poopy butt?
just enough so that nothing's touching my butt, but everything's covered. I walk over to the other stall, the further stall. I grab toilet paper. I go back into the stall. I pull my pants back down. I sit back down on the toilet. I wipe my butt. I realize, oh shit, that was only enough for one wipe. I've got multiple wipes on this butt.
This is a particularly nasty poop, huh?
Apparently.
Oh no.
So I wipe whatever. I realize, oh man, there's still brown in this town. Like, that was not enough. I'm starting to sweat more. So I'm like, shit, I guess I gotta repeat the process. And I repeat the process. I pull my pants back up just a little bit, enough to cover stuff, but enough where it's not gross. I walk back out. Someone else walks into the bathroom. Someone walks into the bathroom as I'm going in. They start to walk into the only stall with toilet paper, and I slide in, I decline them. I just slid in. They're like, "Oh, sorry," and I was like, "Sorry," and so I go and I grab toilet paper, and then they I don't know what, they must have fidgeted in the mirror or something, and then I walked back out, and they were walking into my stall with the poop in the toilet.
Oh.
And then they watched me walk back in there. And I had to do the same slide maneuver, and I slid back in front of them, and I was like, "Oh, sorry," and I closed the door and I waited until they left.
Oh my gosh!
Right, when you hear the whole story, it's like, oh, that's not that bad. Imagine being in that moment.
I know, in that
what
moment,
what do you do?
It must have. You must have been so red.
I almost cried. I was like, they smelled poop in here. I almost walk into the same stall as them. They see me walk out of that stall with toilet paper, and then they see me go back into the stinky stall. They know I pooped.
Yeah,
and they know that I had to go get toilet paper.
First of all, I do want to not fully unpack. I do want to unpack that in a second. First of all, L gym staff for not having toilet paper in any of the stalls but one.
Right.
Second of all, oh man, oh man,
that's bad.
That's pretty embarrassing.
That's bad.
Did you have enough toilet paper for the second wipe?
Yeah. I grabbed enough. Don't worry.
You grabbed enough. Wow.
Yeah.
So do you just have this now fear of pooping in public?
I automatically am poop and pee shy anyway, so that definitely made it worse.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You have to be in your own zone.
I gotta be in my own space.
That's fair enough.
I don't like when people can hear me pee.
Pee, I don't care. Poop, I can understand. Pee, I don't care. It's pee. Pee's pee.
Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's an incredible story. And you thought of this weeks ago to tell me?
Is it better or worse than you thought?
Honestly, when you started, I thought it was going to be worse.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
It felt worse.
I thought that when you said you pulled your pants back up, you were just going to go work out with poopy butt.
No.
So that just you just walk into a gym and you're naturally like, God, I have to shit right now.
I don't know what it is.
Well, I don't even know how to segue out of that story. Thank you for feeling comfortable enough to tell me. Why wouldn't I love you after hearing that story?
Oh, you know.
Do you want me to tell you the story of when I pooped my pants in Montreal to make you feel better?
You already told me that story.
I know, but they haven't heard that story.
You want to tell it?
Well, maybe it'll just make you feel better.
Okay.
So this predates all of Jackson's tummy issues. Jackson has hella tummy issues, but this was back in 2016. I was with my dad in Montreal, and we were just on a boys' trip together, and I don't remember what I had eaten beforehand, but we had gone out to eat. Maybe it was steak or it was a burger, something meat-related. And we went out to eat, and I had a lot, and we were on the train, on the subway back home, and I clutched my stomach because I'm like, oh, Dad, man, I have a stomach ache. And he's like, hey, we're almost home. You'll be all right. And so we get off of the train and we're in the subway station going upstairs. I'm like, ooh, this is bad. And so I sit down and he's sort of standing there come on, we're so close. Let's just keep going. So I got up, we continued to go. And then we were right next to the stairs to go out of the subway station into our hotel because the station was right below our hotel. And I have to get on the ground. I am in so much discomfort.
No.
I was like, Dad, I'm going to poop my pants.
No.
I feel sick. And he's like, Jack, just get up. We can just get back to the hotel room. Why we didn't just go to a bathroom down in the subway station, I have no clue. But finally, I got back up, and then it was like the clock is counting down. Like
Brown Town.
It is New Year's Eve. The ball is dropping, and we need to make sure it doesn't drop in my pants.
And the ball is brown.
The ball is brown, and it's dangerous. And we rushed back to the hotel room, and my dad was like, "We're gonna make it. It's gonna be fine." I didn't make it. It wasn't a full release, but it was enough that that pair of clothes was never seen again. What is really funny is he didn't know that I shit myself. He thought that I was able to make it to the toilet. It was only recently when I retold the story with him in the room that he was like, "Wait, what, you made it. Like, you didn't shit yourself." I was like, "No, I just hid it from you. Yes, I shit myself, Dad. I just threw out my clothes."
Yikes.
Yeah. So I tell that story to make you feel better. Obviously, your story is a little bit different because you were with strangers and you were in public, and it was a lot different than like what I went through. But just know that we're poopy brothers. We've been through this together.
Great.
Does that make you feel any better?
No.
No, that didn't help.
No.
Oh, well, maybe, you know what? Maybe you just got to poop yourself more in public, and it's like exposure therapy. So then by the time you're like an old woman, you're like, I'll shit anywhere. I'll shit right here on the spot.
I'll shit in the water fountain.
Maybe like if you ever have a kid and you give birth and you shit yourself, that will also help.
Oh, God.
Which is another fact that I didn't realize until recently.
Yeah, I've been telling you.
You were the one I think that told me.
Yeah, and then a show confirmed it for us.
Yeah. That's, wow.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for
You're
that
pushing.
to happen.
The woman pushing.
Yeah, but you can just close your butthole.
No.
The baby doesn't come out of the poop hole.
Right, but you use the same muscles to push.
Oh, okay. What does it feel like?
I don't know.
I guess I don't know why I'm asking you. I don't know why I'm asking you as if you, like, for some reason in my brain for a second, I was like, oh, she's giving birth. Just ask her.
Oh, she's a woman. She knows babies.
She's a woman. She knows babies. We should do what we should do? We should do like the thing that you can put on you and it makes you feel the pain that you would feel as if you were giving childbirth.
Right. Are you going to be okay?
I'll be fine. Why? You don't think I could handle it? Or should we try like a period cramp simulator?
I think you could handle the pain. I don't think your belly would be okay after that.
So you're saying, you know what? This would be a great video. Is we do like the period pain or like the like labor delivery pain thing.
Pull a Rhett and Link.
Yeah. Why did they do that?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Okay.
Was it great?
I think they've done it multiple times.
Did they shit themselves?
Nope.
Are you saying that you're worried that I might shit myself?
No. I'm saying that your belly's gonna hurt a lot.
Okay. So what? Pain is pain. I can handle pain.
I know.
Anyways.
Anyway.
What else is on your mind now that we've talked about shit for like 20 minutes?
My lack of sleep this week.
Really? You haven't been sleeping well?
No.
Why not?
So, fun fact.
Mm-hmm.
I started my shift this morning at 3 a.m.
Yes.
About 13 hours ago.
Oh, yeah. It's like 4 o'clock now.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you feeling right now? You feeling eepy?
I'm seeing like 2 of you. I'm not going to lie to you.
Are you serious? We're about to go on a date.
I know. I see. It also might just be because I'm really hot and the light's weird. But like I see you and around the outline of you, there's like an aura.
Are you having visual hallucinations?
No. It's like a white version of you behind you.
Are you seeing things that are not real?
I'll pass out before I have hallucinations.
Are you hearing things that are not real?
Is your voice real?
Do you feel compelled to do things?
Yeah, you're gonna watch this podcast back, and it's just gonna be me talking. You're not gonna hear another voice. I'm just talking to myself.
Are you just in my head, or am I in your head?
You're in my head.
What? Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, today is our 6th month as well. We're gonna go out to dinner and have a nice night. But let's do a check-in. 6 months in, how you feeling?
I think we need to break up.
You want to do this
on the podcast?
On the podcast.
Yeah.
That 4 people will listen to and be like, "Oh no, they broke up."
I feel great. I feel good. We're married now, so.
I mean, my mom has just kind of like adopted you. It's funny. So the other night, it was after you left. I was talking with my parents, and my dad is not really an emotional person. Like he shows emotions and he like talks occasionally, but he really doesn't like if he's excited about something, he's like, yeah, it's great. He was like, I really like Carmela.
Aww.
And but like that meant a lot to me because I've never heard him say something like that before.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I've ever asked him like, hey, what do you think of this person? Or like, did you enjoy that? And he's like, it was all right. Yeah. But he's really likes you. He like
Aw.
almost got emotional. He was
Aw.
like he loves you. And then of course my mom is like, yeah, she's my bonus daughter. She my daughter now.
That's sweet.
You very much just kind of become part of our family, which
Aw.
is really nice. And I don't know if I've talked about it on the podcast before, but that's something that my family kind of needed.
Mm-hmm.
We have not been close the past couple of years, and this past 6
months.
that we've spent together, it's allowed me to become a lot closer to my parents, and I'm very grateful for that.
That's so sweet.
And I'm also very grateful for you. I'm very thankful for everything that you've given me, for taking care of me, for doing all the things that you have.
Are you proposing right now?
No.
Dang it.
God, no.
Dang it.
Although my mom really wants me to marry you.
Oh boy, didn't they get married really soon into the relationship?
So this was a misconception. I originally thought that they got engaged after 6 months of being together. Apparently it was like they moved in after 6 months, or like they moved in really early and then they got engaged like a year down the line or something. It was still relatively early.
Right.
But the difference is they'd known each other through high school. Like
Right.
they'd known each other for years. And they're friends. And so
Right.
obviously it worked out because this year they will have been together 24 years.
Ooh.
Next year will be the quarter century mark, 25.
Woo-hoo.
And then my grandparents, the ones that you know,
Mhm.
I want to say they are either at 50 or getting very close to 50 years of marriage.
Dang, dude.
I know, that's really great.
You got a history of long love.
Yeah, it's weird. At least on my dad's side of the family, there is like a history of love. On my
Mhm.
mom's side of the family, there's a little bit more civil unrest and divorce. But I'm very grateful for my family, even though like I talked about not having as close of a relationship with them. I still care very much about them. And, they did a really good job of providing me like a home and
Right.
like food and being married. They provided that kind of stability. I think on the emotional and like mental health side that there were some things that weren't really helpful, and it caused me to develop some anxiety and some trust issues and all that.
Mhm.
But I still am very grateful for them, and they definitely have stepped up, and I really do appreciate them. Thinking about us 6 months in,
Yes.
what is your favorite memory from the past 6 months?
Oh.
We've done a lot together.
We've done a lot.
Even though we've been busy like the past month or so, we have done a lot in those 6 months.
We've gone to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
We've gone to a Bruins game.
Mm-hmm.
We've gone to concerts.
Mm-hmm.
We've gone to the beach a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
We've gone out to eat.
Yeah.
We've done a few holidays together.
Very, very early on.
Yeah.
My mom was saying, so I'll hand this back to you in a second, but before I forget, my mom was also saying one of the reasons why she thinks like you're around to stay is it's really hard to go on a trip with a partner, especially when you haven't been with them super long. So like we went on a trip right around the 1 month mark of us being together, and it went very well.
Mhm.
Like we handled that very well. And that's really hard because trips can be stressful, and there are definitely points within it that were stressful.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that was like a really great way for us to sort of test like, all right, this has been strong so far, but we've been like going on dates and hanging out at home. Now we're going to a different state. I'm going to an unfamiliar place where we have to travel. Like, how is this going to work? And I think we did a really good job. But go ahead. Sorry. Let me hand it back to you.
Speaking of, we're recreating that this week.
We're going. So yeah, next week we are going back to, well, you're going to Florida tomorrow, and then I'm joining you next Monday.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't know. I was trying to think about it while you were having that little tangent there, but I really don't know. Oh man.
Then maybe just pick a moment that stands out to you.
I really enjoyed the Bruins game because it was something like I got to like see you be excited, and I got to like I really enjoyed that, and I enjoyed like the train ride home and like you showing me around Boston and stuff. But I also really enjoyed the runarounds because I got to show you like something that like I really enjoyed and you were really enjoying it, and it was like our first concert together. And you know this about me. I love concerts. Yeah. Concerts could be my therapy. If I went to a concert every week, I think I'd be fine.
You should see a music therapist.
You?
Me? Oh, there's an ethics issue there.
Yeah,
but
whatever.
Yeah. Bruins game was awesome. That day was so much fun. The runarounds, I mean, that's like in my top 5 concerts I've ever been to, maybe even top 3. Like, that was such a great experience. I don't know. I agree with you that it's really hard for me to pick a favorite moment. There's definitely moments that stick out for me.
I really enjoyed Florida with you too.
I was about to say Florida was really huge for me because it was like our first time like being around a bunch of friends, and like we were around friends at home and dating, but like this was sort of our way to be like, all right, we're a couple and we're going to go on this trip and we're going to be around these people and we're going to be in public and whatever, and how we're going to handle that.
Right.
And it was really great getting to meet all of your friends, seeing you in your element, because I got to see you in your element, which like made me emotional. And it was really great to see. Definitely not like a pleasant memory, but those hours that we got to spend with Broccoli before he passed, getting to see you with him, getting to see like the bond that you guys had, being able to build like a little mini bond with him really meant a lot to me. Being able to share that moment. Definitely like a core memory for me as far as us goes. And then the making of the vlog was probably one of my favorite days that we spent together when we made the cupcakes together.
Oh, I do really like that too.
The shooting of that video and like the chaos of it, and it was so much fun. And then getting to like edit it and watching it back, like
I love watching it.
We had so much fun, and I really want to do more videos like that because it was so great. But it really felt like that you and I were just like having fun with it. We were like messing with each other. So, and what's great about that is it's a video, so we can go back and watch it anytime that we want. And it's one of the things that I love about us having like that box with all the pictures of us, and because we can go back and look at the memories and be like, oh yeah, like I remember when we went off and did that. And I mean, like we did so many things. Like we had the New Year's party.
The baking the pie was really fun.
Oh my gosh, baking the pie! I think we've told that story already, but like how I didn't follow the instructions very well, and it turned out to be an absolute mess. But like then we had fun with that.
It was wonderful.
Thanksgiving at both of our families. Thanksgivings were really wonderful. Christmas, you spent Christmas with us, which was really great. Oh, and we spent Christmas with Mary too, which was really nice. And then Halloween, that first, I know we weren't dating yet, but like that first time that we were like,
oh. I mean, I had known for a while, but that was the first time that like I was like, wait.
He might feel the same way.
Wait.
Yeah.
So.
And I mean, I feel I have the belief that everything happens for a reason. And this isn't even like a religious thing, but I just think that things happen the way that they're supposed to. And so even if that night didn't happen, I would have liked to believe that you and I would have found each other and found a way. But the flip side of that is like without that night, we wouldn't be here. So I'm really grateful for that night and how everything happened that night.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Should we renew the lease? Renew the subscription service, you should say? 6 months? Or what should we sign up for in terms of the subscription service?
I think we should do the 3 months at a time. I'm not feeling so secure.
All right. So it's May 19th right now. August 19th, we'll do a little check-in, see how things are going.
Sure.
I don't know where I'm going to be August 19th. Probably work.
Me too.
If I had to guess. But that's it. It is the end of season 1. It's the end of my college career. It's the end of our first 6 months.
Yeah.
It's the end of a lot of things. And the beginning of hopefully a lot more things.
True.
We are going to return. Season
Possibly.
2 of the podcast. Did we get renewed? What do you think? Did we get renewed?
Yeah.
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 We're renewing.
Yeah.
Back for some good times.
Yeah. It might be a little bit because we're taking the long way home and taking a trip to Florida before we come back.
There will be a very long way home in the fact that it'll be a 3.5 hour flight home.
Yep.
But we enjoy doing this so much. And hopefully over the summer, I'd like to like plot out times each week that we can do this. Because when I was at school, like that just wasn't an option. But over the summer, I feel like we'll have a lot more time. And so this will be a lot more fleshed out. And I think these first like 8 episodes or so, we were able to like get comfortable with it and get comfortable with the flow. And I know that right now I feel so much more comfortable and happy with like how this goes versus like when we started, when it was like new and like, how do we do this?
Right.
But, yeah. Do you have anything to say to close off of the I can't speak?
Just see you when we put the car in park again.
What? I feel like your Southern just came out in that sentence because I have no idea what you just said.
See you when we put the car in park again.
What does that even mean?
Taking the long way home. We'll see you when we get back.
Ah.
You're just slow.
Yeah, but you said it with some Southern twang, like, see you when we put the car in park again.
All right.
You don't really have a Southern accent, but I feel like Florida doesn't have a Southern accent.
Depends on where you are.
Palm Bay doesn't have a Florida accent.
No, for the most part, no.
Anyways.
Hasta luego, mijo. Whoa. Hasta luego, mi amigo.
Bye, everyone. Wait, we have to tell them to be happy and stay safe, and we love them and we'll miss them. Oh, we have to do the thing. You have to like and follow and subscribe, and you gotta do
hit the bell.
The what is it called?
Hit the bell.
Do the and what does it
do?
Ding
dinger.
Ding dinger. You gotta ding the dinger. Will you please ding my dinger?
Please. Not that way, though.
Not that way. No. Okay. Anyways, goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. I miss you. I love you. Bye.